My name's John Rutten. I'm an interior designer, have been interior designing for 25 plus years. Kitchens, heart of the home. Making them look good, as far as I'm concerned, is the easy bit, but getting the function and the flow right of a space can sometimes be a little bit tricky. And that's why I am rapt to be here today to talk to you about my favourite product, being Corian. I believe your kitchen is there to serve you, not you serve your kitchen. The biggest mistake that I see in people's kitchens is they don't think about the functionality of the benchtop surface. When a client's working with a tight budget on a kitchen, there are areas that I believe you can compromise on and areas I believe you shouldn't compromise on. If it's a budget issue, compromise on the quality of my door rather than the quality of my benchtop, because this is the surface that gets used all the time. A client came to me and her brief to me was, I don't want a standard run-of-the-mill kitchen. I want something that's different and I want something that reflects my personality and my home. We actually installed an island bench that was 6.5 metres long and 1.5 metres wide. And we did that in a colour called Corian sagebrush. So she could wash, chop, cook and serve for 8 guests. And she absolutely loved it. Let's talk for a minute about splashbacks. Where the benchtop meets your splashback, it's often black because of mould and dirt. Wonderful thing with the Corian product is Corian are actually able to have what they call a coving on the back of their benchtop. This eliminates that horrible dirty grout line or the grout coming out or having water issues on that part of your benchtop. You can't permanently stain Corian. That whole surface is completely wipeable. If you want a kitchen that is virtually indestructible, the Corian product is just nothing short of brilliant. The reason for that is Corian can be used for benchtops, it can be used for splashbacks, and it can even be used for doors and drawers. If you look at Corian from a pricing standpoint, starting with their Category A range, which includes the Glacier White. The Glacier White product falls into a price point of around about a level 1 to a level 3 stone. So if you were thinking of stone anyway, Corian's not going to be that different in pricing. You have a product that's made both with natural minerals and an acrylic compound that basically holds the whole thing together. The wonderful thing is the Corian benchtop, again, can be repaired. I have here a small piece, so if you look at the back of this piece, you can actually see how a piece has been placed into repair. If we look at the top surface, this is what it looks like once they've put the repair piece in, but once this has been polished out, again, I'd like to challenge you to find the join. Let's face it, if there's one part of your kitchen that gets used and abused, it's the kitchen sink. The full Corian sink, the benchtop is actually moulded as a part of the sink. So there's no seam line to get dirty. There's no edge of silicone that's going to perish. There's nothing you need to be remotely concerned about the durability of that sink. One of my favourite Corian sinks is actually the sink that has a stainless steel base. So you've got your benchtop, you've got the walls of the sink being Corian, and then you've got the base being a stainless steel. The exciting thing about this particular sink is you can actually have the benchtops and the walls of the sink made in any Corian colour you choose. The base of the sink now comes in 4 colours. You've got stainless steel, you've got gunmetal, you've got a copper, and you've got a brass. Corian, your imagination, the durability of the product and how the product performs, it not only adds value to your home, but it adds value to your lifestyle.